Do you guys remember when I made this video? You want to know something? Recording videos for YouTube can kind of blow sometimes, especially when you mess up twice while doing it. Yeah, go me. I did it again. So in this video, you'll notice quite a big jump in levels from 12 to 25 with the Barbarian. Please forgive me, I lost some of the footage in between that, but continue to watch the rest of the video to get a little bit better idea of what the Barb feels like as a total package. I'll see you guys in the video, okay? Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a pseudo level 1 to 30 with the Barbarian. I'm actually already level 12. The reason being is because I already did a level 1 through 10 first impressions of this class. I'll leave a link in the description. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that one out. But I wanted to revisit this class and bring it all the way to 30 to see exactly what it's like. I haven't played it since then, so I'm really excited to see what it is. Now, I've gotten to level 12. I got to RFC. Just so you guys are aware of where the character is, I want to show you that I do have some pretty insane gear for this class. I don't think this would be very possible to solo this without these really good crazy weapons. You get these from the Wailing Caverns quest line. You can get these at level 10. I was able to get one from a buddy for like 10 gold, and then I got this one for myself. But if you have any level 30 characters, you can do this quest if you're Horde. Either way, gold's really not that hard to come by. So if you just do a little farming at max level on a level 30 and some high risk stuff, you can buy all the twink gear you want for a character. Not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and show you what the class looks like. So I'm level 12, this guy's level 14. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pop Warcry here, do Wrecker to get the armor reduction, and go to town. Okay, not too bad. I would love a self-heal on the Barbarian, but it'd probably make him a little bit too powerful. Still really strong. The Crushing Slam got nerfed pretty dramatically. If I remember right, in its very first incarnation, this used to be 30% damage per stack. So the damage is a little bit lower, but still plenty fine to obviously solo RFC and hopefully some later stuff. So I'm going to keep grinding here and we'll check back in once we get a little bit higher level. All right, so we hit level 25 with the Barbarian. Let's see where we're at. 3 hours, 45 minutes. Not bad, not as fast as the Monk, but I don't think anything's really probably going to be as fast as the Monk. The thing is insane. The two skills we have unlocked are a tanking cooldown, Ruthless Redoubt. Let's read it. 1 minute cooldown, 30-yard range, instant, reduce movement speed and damage taken by 40% for 7 seconds. While actives, enemies that strike you with a melee attack will suffer physical damage. So this one you can actually cast and keep attacking, which is pretty sweet. So it is just kind of like a small damage mitigation cooldown, which is really good, really kind of needed. Barb feels pretty squishy. It feels pretty glass cannon-y. But it's not too bad. You can still get through it. The other thing that I unlocked, really cool. This opens up. Oh man, I am so excited to maybe have the possibility of being a spear thrower from Warcraft 3. So axe throw, 5 to 30-yard range, 1.8 second cooldown. Instant cast requires a thrown weapon. Now there aren't very many powerful throwing weapons, but maybe they would add them with this kind of class fantasy in mind. So you hurl your thrown weapon at the enemy target, causing 1 additional physical damage and increasing the critical strike chance of your next Headhunter's Axe against the target by 20%, stacking up to 5 times. Adds 1 stack of Carnage to the target. All ranged Barbarian attacks gain 5% increased damage for every stack of Carnage on the target. Now, so this is really cool. So tactics. This is kind of like the throwing axe Barb, which is just, dude. If when this goes into phase 3 where we can select our skills, I 100% will be doing this. So Headhunter's Axe is the one they were talking about. 20-second cooldown, hurl your thrown weapon at the enemy, causing additional physical damage. Critical strike damage bonus of this ability is increased by 100% at all times, so you want to have that high crit, and again, gains damage per stack of Carnage. So this is like the massive payoff. So you could make a throwing weapon Barb, which I think is just super flavorful, super awesome, and I'm really looking forward to maybe doing that in phase 3, because I know for a fact that you can't really do that right now, sadly. But once phase 3 comes out and we get to choose all our skills, lots of different classes and combinations will unlock, including that one. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to give the Stockades grinding a break and maybe just do some dungeon content so you guys can see what this class looks like while we're in a dungeon. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and we'll pick back up once I get into a group. All right, made it into RFK, level 25 still, and the Barbarian feels pretty good in dungeons, not gonna lie. Okay, here's a boss. Death Speaker Jagarba. Okay. 11 Carnage stacks, 14, 16. Yeah, I mean, it's still only, you know, it hit 2 people and I got 1 crit and did 700 damage like that. I don't know. Seems a little weak, but that could just be a recency bias thing. I don't know. The one thing I do like about the Barb is the cooldowns you get that you can stack, the War Cry and the Carnage one. They're on low enough cooldown to where you feel like you can use them like fairly regularly and not be punished by it. Go ahead and just get the stun off. Let's kill the spear hides first, just to help with some of the incoming damage. Get the spear hide again. Let's do War Cry into Massacre. Get my Wrecker buff up. There we go. We actually did pretty good. Nice. Good job, guys. Heck yeah. Tuscan helmet. Oh boy. Nice. Got the Tuscan helmet, dude. Heck yeah. Level 27 incoming. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Good LOS. I keep phasing out of the instance. I keep finding like glitches in the in the textures that allow me to see through it. Okay, as I like on cue. Wow, I couldn't have scripted that any better. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, maybe. Hey, there's one. It's cool that the shadows like go underneath it. Look at that. Gee, okay, dude. Okay. I'm zooming in on this one. Yikes. That was bad. That was like 4 or 5 texture failures in a row. Not a good look. Oh no. Oh, that's a bad pull. That's a bad pull. We're dead. We might be able to kill one of them. Yeah, that was not a good pull. Kill that one at least. Okay. I'm gonna pop my cooldown for damage reduction. I don't know if it's really gonna help because our healer just, or Stormbringer just got popped. Yeah, okay. That was a full wipe. Oh my. Please. Oh. Dude. Okay, dude. Jeez. I got slapped around. Damn, dude. 607 on Wrecker. That is so strong, man. I love it. That's going to be a fun mechanic once you actually start getting like high crit chance. Being able to just like chain cast your Wrecker. Man, that is going to be beastly. Can't wait. It's going to be sweet. So we made it back to the Stockades. Like we always somehow end up coming back to the Stockades. Level 26. Only got like 1 level from the RFK. But my boy here, Faith, is actually helping me from the guild. He just offered to kind of carry me through Stockades. I can solo these monsters. I can solo like the first couple packs and stuff. Like I can't do a full pack, but I can do the first 1 or 2 monsters in instance, and I could just farm them the same way I did my Pyromancer. But this guy, I mean, you can tell, like he just went full Rambo and pulled like, I don't know, 70 monsters there. It seemed like he probably pulled 6 packs of monsters. Oh, and he died. Okay, never mind. He died too. He went too big, dude. Oh no. Got that on camera. Anyway, haven't unlocked anything new yet, unfortunately, but we will do another check-in with the Barbarian once we get maybe like 27, 28. I would imagine we're gonna unlock the last skill, which I know is Impaling Leap, I think is the last one we can get. I've seen Barbarians use it in PvP, so I already know about that skill, but when we get there, I'll do an update of where we're at so you guys can see what the Barbarian looks like then. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Maybe not. Oh, he got a heal off. What a lad. Okay, let's go back. All right, next update of the Barbarian. We are level 27, still back in the Stockades. I want to show you guys what this looks like and how quickly you can actually get through this with the Barb if played correctly. So I'm going to pop my cooldowns here. Go and hit this guy a couple times. Do my Crushing Slam. Let's do War Stomp. Get a couple Carnage attacks on this guy. Use Wrecker once it comes up. Bam. Okay, that guy's dead. Go ahead and immediately eat. You can kill these guys without your cooldowns if you have decent weapons. I have 2 outlaw sabers with +3 weapon damage on them, so you know your results may vary, but if you've got decent weapons, you should be able to do this fairly easily. Okay, kill that guy. Weapon throw that guy. Go ahead and pop Warcry. Since it's a 30-second cooldown, it should be off cooldown by the time we get reset. This just helps with some energy. Kills this guy a little bit quicker. And dead. And then you're out. Summon your loot bot if you want. If you have it. If not, you can auto loot. And then reset. Bang. Then you come back in. Eat another piece of bread. And your Warcry and stuff should be back up by the time you engage this next guy. And that's pretty much my farming loop. Pretty similar to the Pyromancer. I'm only killing these first couple 4 monsters because it really doesn't matter if you kill the monsters later in the instance because they don't really get much higher level. You can kill the boss. They give slightly more experience, but they are also very a lot harder. So if you just want a quick level experience, definitely just do this. So that guy's dead. Go ahead and eat. I'm gonna still get about 800 experience to kill. Still better than anything you can get in the open world. Go ahead and axe throw that guy. Do a couple. Oh, forgot to do Wrecker. Let's get Wrecker up. That just hits so hard, man. I can't wait for raids when you get more crit and you start resetting that more often. Go ahead and axe throw that guy. Sometimes he evade bugs for whatever reason. Let's do another Wrecker. And Crushing Slam. And that's it. Boom. Easy experience. Gonna keep grinding here. Hopefully, maybe by 28 we'll unlock something new. And if we do, I will update you then. The skill we were able to unlock was actually Impaling Leap, like I thought it was. It's basically a gap close that does 200% weapon damage and then causes them to bleed for a set amount, or I guess not a set amount, but probably based off your attack power. So let's just go ahead and head back out here, reset this really quick so you guys can see what it looks like at level 29 with some decent gear. So what I do is I usually will do an axe toss just to get them going, pop the cooldowns, use that, jump ahead of them, and then usually that first guy is dead pretty quick. See how quickly he died. Now Barbarian, it's one of those classes that has like mountain peaks and then really low valleys. Like it's definitely a crit heavy class, and in the current state I don't really have all that much crit. I could be going agi for a little bit more crit. The attack power from strength is just too much to ignore. So basically it's a good class. It is very fun when it all comes together. You can just smash people, and then sometimes you're kind of just not really doing anything. it's pretty hit and miss. Like right there, just crit, you know, like they hit really hard, which is really nice when they crit, but right now my crit's just a little bit too low. But I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to grind here, hit level 30, and then give you guys the final update on the Barbarian to give you an idea of what it's like at level 30. I decided to make my way up here to the outside of Scarlet Monastery to get a little bit better, I don't know, bearing on how good the Barbarian actually is. We did hit level 30 in the Stockades. No surprise there. That has been my leveling route for like the last 7 of these videos. Crazy. But the one thing that we did unlock is Whirling Advance, 20 energy instant, 10-yard range, 8-second cooldown, whirl forward up to 10 yards, dealing 50% weapon damage to enemies struck and stunning them. This ability removes any root effects when used. Let's see what it looks like. I was kind of hoping I would actually spun, but I guess we charged forward and you saw the little swirly thing around my character. Not too bad. Okay, so we got some level 29 and some level 30 elites here. Let's go ahead and try one without cooldowns to see what the damage is like. Now I do have the 2 Zealot blades, so my gear is fairly decent. Okay, I mean not the most explosive, I would say. Definitely not as strong as the monk, but again, I don't think things are supposed to be as strong as the monk was. That class was insane. Let's go ahead and eat up a little bit. We'll kill this guy again. We'll use our cooldowns on this guy to see just what it looks like with cooldowns. I mean, better, and not exactly like breaking world records, but still definitely doable. I'm kind of scared of these guys because spellcasters in this game hit really hard, so we'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and engage that. I do have War Stomp, so I do have abilities to stop them. Let's get another one of these. Okay, so the magicians died pretty easily. I guess that's not really that big of a problem. Let's go fight. Let's see. Let's go kill one of these preservers again, and we'll do our cooldowns to see exactly what this looks like. So pop the cooldowns. Go ahead and leap in. Use my wrecker. 2 crits in a row, not bad. And ooh, broke the 4 digits. There we go. We got 1,027. I think that was what, like 10, 12 Carnage stacks? That was pretty sick. Nice. All right, not bad. Okay. I mean, I gotta say, Barb's good. I mean, it's not like, it's not insanely strong. It's not insanely weak. It's really just solid. I wouldn't say it really needs much adjustment. It seems fairly balanced as it is. The only critique I would say is probably the crushing slam damage seems, even though I just hit 4,000 or over 1,000, I know it's the entire mechanic and it feels a little lackluster at early levels. It's the entire like purpose of this class is to build the Carnage stacks and then use them, but not too bad overall. All right, well, I mean, the Barbarian's good. Definitely really solid. I would say this is probably going to be a really fun class once we actually unlock our abilities in Phase 4, because you get a lot of really cool stuff that gives you, you know, cooldowns. You can trigger additional attacks. You get more rage. You get more Carnage stacks. You get faster Carnage stacks. The Carnage stacks do more stuff. And let's not forget, you get to become a throwing barb from D2, which is legit. I cannot wait for that. So please keep tuned for that. I will definitely be making a video once we hit into phase 3, not only with this class but a lot of the classes. So my overall verdict for Barb, very solid. I would say extremely well tuned, especially for PvE content. It doesn't feel incredibly broken, so if you're looking for a solid, well-tuned melee class, this might be the class for you. But with that, guys, this video is done. Subscribe below for more content if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one.